Hello, parents and ERE families. It is your principal, Mr. Bowman. Glad to be back for the 2021-22 school year and have you as part of our ERE family once again. I hope you had a really wonderful summer full of memory making. I know my family really enjoyed getting back to nature, highlighted by a hike to Crypt Lake in Waterton. If you've completed the hike, you know exactly why it would be a summer highlight. And if you haven't been on the hike, I'd highly recommend it if you are the adventurous type. We are already into our third week of the school year. I am so impressed with how our students have bonded with their new teachers and have started into a new year of work. I'm already seeing great growth amongst our students. Today, I have a few updates regarding school health. As you know, we are following every health and safety mandate from Alberta Health and Wild Rose School Division. We continue to have enhanced cleaning of touch points. We practice hand sanitizing and hand washing throughout the day, regular checks of our HVAC system, and we have cohorting built into our timetable as just a few of our health layers. So one of those health mandates is to report to Alberta Health if we have more than 10% absent for illness. It's not an incredibly high threshold, just like 2 students per every 20 in a class, but it serves as an early warning system. This week, we hit that 10% threshold, and so Alberta Health has been contacted, and they have now gone and contacted families to investigate the nature of those illnesses. As of today, then, Alberta Health has determined that there are more than the usual amount of respiratory illness symptoms in our area, and they declared an outbreak so they can monitor it more closely. So what does this mean for the school? Well, it means we have more coughs and sore throats and runny noses and headaches and fatigue-like symptoms amongst those that are staying home. And because these could be COVID-like symptoms, we want to be extra cautious. It means that we continue to be very vigilant at the school regarding our health and safety layers to protect our healthy bubble. It means please continue doing what you are doing. Keeping your child at home if they're not feeling well is the exact right thing to do. You have been amazing at this over the past year, and it really is the difference maker. Because we have the most thoughtful and honest families, we are keeping everyone extra safe, and Alberta Health is monitoring it very closely. It means we have to go the extra mile to practice kindness. I recognize that we were very hopeful to be well beyond the pandemic. I know the tightening and loosening of restrictions has become exhausting to keep up with. I also know I work with the very best families, and you have made my time in Rocky an absolute joy despite working through a global pandemic. Whenever you see great work, if you can let those people know you appreciate it, we will continue to attract the very best people in our school and continue to have extraordinary results. I'd like to share a story with you. Today, a lady I had never met before came into the school. Her name was Shelley Anderson, and she operates Little House of Hope's community thrift shop here in town. Some of you have likely been in the shop. Some of her grandchildren have attended the school, and she attended the school as a student. This week, her business was robbed. Thieves broke in and stole the safe, and they damaged her property. Today, Shelley woke up and decided she wasn't going to let that ugly incident define her happiness, and she came by the school today and made a sizable donation to the school's breakfast program, a program that spreads a lot of hope every morning to students to ensure that they have a full stomach for the school day. I can't thank Shelley enough for thinking of the school at this time, and I can't think of a better mentality to have right now. Spread that kindness like confetti. Spread it to your neighbors who need to be checked in on. Spread it to the essential workers that have worked extra hours through less than ideal conditions. Spread it to every person who has had their livelihood disrupted by this pandemic. And spread it to yourself. Give yourself some grace. Over the next 2 weeks, Alberta Health will monitor our school absenteeism. If we're trending in the right direction, the outbreak designation will be removed, If it isn't removed, we will continue to work with Alberta Health to ensure our community gets healthier. Despite being reminded we are still in a global pandemic, I'm very pleased with the start of the school year. I love seeing the students make new discoveries and witnessing their growth over the years. One little girl in kindergarten walked me to the bus stop tonight and she said, "I love school. I can't wait for the next day." Melt my heart. So please reach out if you have any questions. We want you to have all the information you need to make decisions for your family. If you need a book to read, I would recommend this one. It's a short one, but full of wisdom like my grandfather would share. It's called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse by Charlie Maxey. And that's it. I just wanted to say hi, to thank you for the great work you are doing, to self-monitor for symptoms each day, and to let you know that we are here for you if you need anything, even if you need groceries dropped off or someone to pick up the mail, or you have a big decision to make and you want to talk it through with somebody. We are here for you. And stay healthy and kind. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.